What if everything you know is a well-crafted illusion, an elaborate mirage? A thought-provoking question, isn't it? It's time to unravel the intriguing world of knowledge and reality. Knowledge, a seemingly simple concept, is a complex amalgamation of belief and truth. It's not just about acquiring information or learning facts, it's about discerning what's real, what's true, and what we believe. Let's imagine for a moment that we're back in the Middle Ages. Everyone firmly believes the Earth is flat. It's a common belief, held to be true by many. However, as we now know, this belief was far from the truth. The Earth is not flat, it's an oblate spheroid. This illustrates the fascinating complexity of knowledge. A belief, no matter how widely accepted, does not equate to truth. And without truth, can we truly say we have knowledge? Perhaps you're wondering, if a belief isn't necessarily true, then what makes something a truth? The answer is evidence. Truth is typically supported by empirical evidence or logical reasoning. It's not merely a belief, it's a belief that has been tested and proven. But here's the twist. Our understanding of truth can change. Just as the belief in a flat Earth was replaced with the knowledge of a spherical one, our truths can evolve as we gather more evidence and refine our understanding. So where does this leave us? It shows us that knowledge is a dynamic concept, an ongoing journey of understanding and re-evaluating our beliefs in light of new truths. It's not a destination, but a constantly changing landscape. As we delve deeper into the concept of knowledge, we discover it's not as black and white as we might initially think. It's filled with grey areas, uncertainties, and endless possibilities. It's a fascinating world, where belief and truth intertwine, creating the intricate tapestry of our understanding. As we peel back the layers of our understanding, we find that knowledge is not as straightforward as it seems. It's a puzzle, a mystery, a lifelong journey into the depths of what we believe, what we know, and what is truly real. Truth, the seemingly simple word, carries a weighty significance. Let's embark on a journey to unravel the concept of truth. Truth, in its most basic form, is a match between our beliefs and the way things really are. But can we always know how things really are? And does everyone see things the same way? This brings us to the distinction between objective and subjective truth. Objective truth refers to facts that remain constant, regardless of our beliefs or perceptions. Take the statement, "The Earth revolves around the sun." This is an objective truth, a scientific fact that doesn't change whether you believe it or not. On the other hand, subjective truth is influenced by personal perspectives, feelings, or opinions. For instance, if you say, "I love vanilla ice cream," that's your subjective truth. It's true for you, but not necessarily for everyone else. These subjective truths form the fabric of our individual realities, colored by our experiences, our culture, our upbringing, and a myriad of other factors. They shape our preferences, our values, and our beliefs. However, it's essential to note that subjective truth holds no less significance than objective truth. Both play crucial roles in our lives. Objective truths guide our understanding of the physical world, providing a common ground for communication and cooperation. Subjective truths, though individual and varied, shape our personal identities and give meaning to our lives. But here's a thought to ponder. Can subjective truths and objective truths ever clash? What happens when an individual's deeply held belief contradicts an established fact? This tension between subjective and objective truths sparks debates, fuels progress, and at times leads to conflict. Understanding the essence of truth, therefore, requires a nuanced appreciation of both objective facts and subjective perceptions. It's a dynamic dance between the world as it is and the world as we perceive it to be. Truth, as we see, is a complex interplay of objective facts and subjective perceptions. Beliefs, they shape our reality, don't they? Let's embark on a journey to understand the profound role of belief in shaping knowledge. Ponder this thought for a moment. Our beliefs, the very bedrock of our perceptions, can and do influence our understanding of what is true and what isn't. Intriguing, isn't it? Imagine yourself in a room with a group of people, each hailing from different corners of the world, each carrying a unique set of beliefs. You all witness the same event, yet each one of you interprets it differently. Why is that? It's the power of belief at play, my friends. Our beliefs are like colored glasses through which we perceive the world. They tint and shade every experience, every piece of information that comes our way. As a result, two people can look at the same object, the same situation, and see something entirely different. Let's delve a bit deeper. Cultural beliefs or societal norms, for instance, can heavily influence our perception of reality. Consider the concept of beauty. In some cultures, a plump figure is seen as a sign of prosperity and attractiveness, while in others, a lean figure is considered ideal. The truth about beauty, therefore, can be quite different depending on one's cultural beliefs. Now let's consider societal norms. In some societies, it's normal for people to marry young, while in others, marrying late is the norm. The belief about when it's right to marry can significantly influence one's understanding of this truth. Beliefs, therefore, are not just passive elements residing in our minds. They are active contributors, shaping our understanding, defining our truth, and ultimately, crafting our reality. They are the architects of our knowledge, the painters of our perception, and the sculptors of our understanding. So the next time you find yourself in a debate or a discussion, remember this: what you perceive as truth may just be a reflection of your beliefs, and what others perceive as truth may be a reflection of theirs. Belief, therefore, holds the power to mold our understanding of the world. Justification, a crucial sieve that separates knowledge from mere beliefs. A statement we make, a belief we hold, becomes knowledge when we have justifiable reasons to back it up. But what does this mean? What is this process of justification? Imagine you're in a court of law. The prosecution presents a case with a series of facts or claims. Now, these claims are not automatically accepted as truth. They require justification. Evidence, witnesses, corroboration. These are the tools used to justify the claims. The jury then decides if the justification is sufficient to transform these claims into accepted knowledge. Justification works in a similar way in the realm of scientific reasoning. A scientist may propose a hypothesis, a belief about how something in the world works, but merely having a hypothesis doesn't make it knowledge. The scientist must provide justification, usually in the form of reproducible experiments, peer reviews, and rigorous data analysis. Only when the scientific community accepts these justifications does the hypothesis transform into established knowledge. So, justification is a kind of filter, a process that scrutinizes and validates our beliefs. It asks for reasons, for evidence, for rational arguments. It challenges us to look beyond our biases and subjective interpretations. It demands that we ground our beliefs in a foundation of solid reasoning. But why is this important? Why do we need this filter? Because without it, we risk building our understanding of the world on shaky ground. We risk mistaking our unfounded beliefs for knowledge. We risk falling prey to misinformation and manipulation. Justification, therefore, isn't just a philosophical concept. It's a practical tool, a shield that protects the integrity of our knowledge. And so, we come to see that justification isn't just a step in the process of acquiring knowledge. It's not just a hurdle to jump over. It's a critical component that gives our knowledge weight, depth, and resilience. It's what transforms our beliefs into something more powerful, more meaningful, more real. Justification thus stands as the pillar that supports the edifice of knowledge. Skepticism, the lens that scrutinizes our perceived reality. It's this very skepticism that stokes the embers of our curiosity, leading us down the rabbit hole of truth and knowledge. At the heart of skepticism is the desire to question, to challenge, and to probe deeper into our understanding of what we perceive as reality. Think of it as a rigorous intellectual workout, keeping our cognitive muscles in check, preventing them from atrophying into a state of unquestioned acceptance. Now, let's take a step back in time and visit one of the forefathers of modern skepticism, René Descartes. Descartes, with his method of doubt, challenged the very foundations of his beliefs. He sought to discard any belief that could possibly be doubted, until he reached something certain, something indubitable. This led him to his famous conclusion, cogito, ergo sum, or I think therefore I am. It was his skeptical approach that led him to this fundamental truth. But skepticism is not about negation. It is not about rejecting reality or descending into a nihilistic abyss. Instead, it is about questioning the presuppositions we take for granted. It's about reevaluating our perceptions, our experiences, and our beliefs, and subsequently refining our understanding of reality. In essence, skepticism serves as a tool, a philosophical scalpel, if you will, that dissects the complex anatomy of reality. It peels back the layers of our perceptions, beliefs, and justifications, revealing a more nuanced understanding of the world around us. And yet, skepticism is not the end of the journey, but rather the beginning. It's the spark that ignites the quest for knowledge, the first step on the path towards understanding the intricate dance between truth and illusion. So, let's embrace skepticism. Let's welcome the questions, the doubts, and the uncertainties. For it's in this state of not knowing that we open ourselves up to the possibility of knowing more deeply, more profoundly. Skepticism, in essence, is the catalyst that propels us towards a more profound understanding of reality.